Good morning, students. Today I am starting new lesson. Name of the lesson is organic compounds containing nitrogen. In this chapter we will study amines mainly in NCERT textbook. So organic compounds containing nitrogen, amines we will study. First, amines are ammonia derivatives. Ammonia means what is formula? NH3. Suppose one of the hydrogen, this is ammonia, one of the hydrogen replaced by alkyl group, this is primary amine. Why I am writing primary amine? Because suppose alkyl group, if I take CH3 group, nitrogen attached to one carbon is called primary amine. Suppose in ammonia two hydrogens replaced by alkyl groups, R2NH, it is called secondary amine. Two nitrogen, two carbon atoms attached. For example, CH3N, CH3H. To this nitrogen, two carbon atoms attached. That's why secondary amine. Suppose all three hydrogens replaced, R3N we call. This is tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. CH3N, CH3, NCH3. Nitrogen attached to three carbons. Here nitrogen is attached to carbon, not hydrogens. We will write generally like this, but you should know that point, basic point, that is here tertiary amine. So primary, secondary, tertiary amines. One more type of compounds also you observe in amines, they are R4N plus X minus, means for example CH3 taken 4 times N plus Cl minus if you take. What is the name of this compound? NH4Cl, ammonium chloride. Like that 4 hydrogens, here NH4 plus there, Cl minus there, this positive charge is present over nitrogen. Same like that 4 hydrogens replaced by 4 methyl groups. This is called ammonium chloride, this is called quaternary ammonium chloride. Quaternary methyl ammonium chloride we call. Okay, so this how will we write? Observe, nitrogen, here methyl group, here also methyl group, here methyl group, here methyl group, here positive charge. Nitrogen is carrying positive charge. Here 4 degree na this, nitrogen attached to 4 carbon atoms, 4 degree. That's why I am writing quaternary. Then here I will write chloride. This is called quaternary methyl ammonium chloride. Quaternary methyl ammonium chloride. Suppose in place of Cl minus, OH minus take, what is the name of the compound? NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. So like that, if you replace Cl minus by OH, we can call quaternary ammonium hydroxide, like that. So we call that salts quaternary salts we call. Okay, next. Now amines we can classify aliphatic amines, aromatic amines. Aliphatic amines and aromatic amines. What are these aliphatic amines? Normal alkyl groups there we call aliphatic amines. For example, CH3, NH2, CH3, CH2, NH2, CH3, NH, CH3, CH3, N, CH3, CH3. This in short we can write CH3 thrice N. Like this all we call aliphatic amines. Aromatic amines again two types. Aryl amines, aryl alkyl amines. Aryl alkyl amines. Aryl amines means suppose aniline, nitrogen attached to directly to benzene ring, aniline or this type of compounds. Okay, 4-methylaniline, all these are aryl amines. Aryl alkyl amines means nitrogen is not directly attached to benzene ring, but there will be benzene ring in that compounds, that organic compounds. Such compounds are called aryl alkyl amines. This is called benzyl amine. This is common name, not IUPAC name. IUPAC names we are going to write. Suppose if I take 2 times this dibenzyl amine, I can call this. This is called dibenzyl amine. Suppose this 3 times. Actually, this structure how can I write? So copy it first. This part copy it. This part copy. The structure how can I write? Tell me. NHCH2. Here one benzene ring. Here also one benzene ring. This structure. Okay, dibenzyl amine. Suppose this hydrogen replaced by one more benzyl group. For example, CH2 3N. This is called tribenzyl amine. So benzyl amine, dibenzyl amine, tribenzyl amine, all we can classify as aryl alkyl amines. All these comes under this family. Okay, write down. Next, simple amines, mixed amines. Amines, one more classification is simple amines, mixed amines. For example, if I take amines, we can write simple amines and mixed amines. Simple amines means CH3N CH3. Both sides same alkyl groups will be there, or we can write CH3 CH2N CH2 CH3. These are simple amines. Mixed amines means CH3N C2H5H. Different or not? Different. Like that, these are called mixed amines. Suppose CH3NH, this side phenyl group there, this side alkyl group there. Such type of amines are called mixed amines. This is another classification of amines. Write down. Next one is IUPAC nomenclature of IUPAC names, common names we will write for some organic compounds. Amines, IUPAC nomenclature, how will you write? Tell me. Alkane amine. Alkane amine. Here E I am removing. Why? Because here alphabet of amine A, their vowel there means E I can drop from alkane. That point important. Already we have studied during first year this IUPAC nomenclature. I will write again some examples. You know, some information already you know regarding this. Write down. Organic compound. Organic compound. Common name. IUPAC name. Organic compound, common name, IUPAC name. Suppose if I write CH3NH2, what is IUPAC name? What I have said are IUPAC nomenclature. Alkane amine means here alkane what? Methane. So methane amine. Methane amine. Here E I can remove. So I can write methane amine. Why I am removing E? Already I have discussed. Vowel started means functional group. I can drop that E. Next example. One carbon there. That's why methane. Next CH3 CH2 NH2. Tell me what is name of this compound? Ethane amine. Next CH3 CH2 CH2 NH2. What is name of this compound? Tell me. 1 2 3. Propane 1 amine. Propane 1 amine. Suppose if I write CH3 CH NH2 CH3. What is the name of this compound? Propane 2 amine. Propane 2 amine. Now tell me common names. Methyl amine. Common name is methyl amine. This common name what? This is alkyl group na? Ethyl amine. 2 carbon atoms there. Ethyl amine. Here 3 carbon atoms there. Propyl amine. Here this common name what? Tell me. Isopropyl group na? OH group there. Isopropyl alcohol. Chlorine there. Isopropyl chloride. NH2 there. Isopropyl amine. Isopropyl amine. Okay, isopropyl amine. Now tell me, these are primary, secondary or tertiary? Can you tell me? This is primary. Why? Nitrogen attached to 1 carbon. Here also nitrogen attached to 1 carbon. Nitrogen attached to 1 carbon. This nitrogen attached to 1 carbon. So this is also primary amine. Some students write mistake this. They write secondary amine. No, you should think nitrogen attached to how many carbons. That is the key point here. This is secondary carbon but not secondary amine. Here nitrogen is attached to only 1 carbon. So that is primary amine. Now one more confusion. Why I have written propane 1 amine, propane 2 amine? Why? Nitrogen attached to 1 first carbon, that's why 1 amine. Here 2 amine. Ethane amine. Why I have written directly without writing 1? Because NH2 whether you keep on this or this carbon. First numbering, IUPAC numbering will come to that respective carbon only. For example, I can write NH2, CH2, CH3. Again 1, 2. Here also 1, 2. Both same na. That's why no need to write ethane 1 amine here. Here also methane 1 amine, no need to write. They are correct. But actually here you need to follow from 3 carbon atoms onwards you should follow numbering to functional group. Propane 1 amine, propane 2 amine. That points you keep in mind while solving questions. Next, write down. Next one is, suppose if I write tell me names of these compounds. You pause video, 1 minute you try, then you check yourself. Then tell me 1, 2, 3, 4. Butane 1 amine. Name of this compound N-butyl amine. N-butyl amine. Primary or secondary? Primary, because it is attached to how many carbons? 1. What is name of this compound? Tell me. Butane 2 amine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Functional group always should get least numbering. So butane 2 amine. Or we can also write this sec-butyl amine. Already you know. Common names of the alkyl groups you know. Then what is name of this compound? 2-methyl propane 1 amine. 2-methyl propane 1 amine. What is common name? What is this group? Tell me. CH3, CH, CH3, CH3, CH2. Second last carbon methyl group there means iso group. 4 carbon atoms there. We can write isobutyl amine. Okay, isobutyl amine I can write. Write down all these. Next. Now tell me name of this compound. Whether primary or secondary, tertiary, tell me this. Primary. Why? Nitrogen attached to 1 carbon only. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? 1, 2, 3. Functional group should get least possible number. So 2-methyl 2-methyl propane 2-amine. 2-methyl propane 2-amine. Common name what? Tell me. Tet-butyl. This group is called tet-butyl group. So tet-butyl amine. Suppose OH there, tet-butyl alcohol. Already we have solved. Some students will write like this 1,2. Then they will tell me 1,1-dimethyl ethane amine. No, you should not write like that. Functional group should get least number, and also you should keep in mind longest continuous chain. Already alcohols also I have solved like that one question. Where you are confusing, I am telling now. Okay, so 2-methyl propane 2-amine, tet-butyl amine, common name. This is primary amine or secondary, tertiary, primary amine. Why? Nitrogen attached to one carbon. Okay, some students will confuse it. 3 degree there here. So they will write a tertiary amine. No, what you need to see is nitrogen attached to how many carbon atoms? One carbon atom, so primary amine, like that. Next. Next one is CH3NHCH3. What is name of this compound? Name of this compound is, before what you have written, CH3NH2, methane amine. Now one of the hydrogen over nitrogen is replaced by CH3, this compound. Then N-methyl methane amine we should write. What happened? NH2 group there, among out of the NH2 group, one hydrogen replaced by CH3. That's why where it is replaced over nitrogen. That's why N-methyl methane amine I should write. So nomenclature we should follow like this: N-methyl methane amine. N-methyl methane amine. What is common name? Tell me. These two both same. Dimethyl amine we call. Dimethyl amine. Next, suppose secondary or primary, this secondary. Why? Nitrogen attached to 2 carbons, so that's why we call secondary. Now CH3N CH2 CH3. What is name of this compound? Secondary or primary, tertiary? Secondary. Tell me name of this compound. Here this side only 1 carbon, this side 2 carbons, longest continuous chain select. N-methyl ethane amine you should write. N-methyl ethane amine you should write. N-methyl ethane amine. For example, ethane amine formula what? CH3CH2 NH2. Here one hydrogen replaced by methyl group. That's why N-methyl ethane amine. Longest continuous chain you should select. Okay, like that. Now common name what? Ethyl methyl amine or methyl ethyl amine. Common name you can write anyway. Ethyl methyl amine. Write down ethyl methyl amine. Next. Suppose if I write CH3, CH2, 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 NH, CH3. What is common name of this compound? IUPAC name? N-methyl butane 1 amine. Butane 1 amine. Why I have written 1, 2, 3, 4. This is N-butyl methyl amine. N-butyl methyl amine, common name. Like this you should write. Suppose if I take compound CH3 CH CH3 NH CH CH3. Tell me name of this compound. This compound name is 1, 2, 3. N-methyl propane 2 amine. So common name what? Tell me. Methyl isopropyl amine. or isopropyl methyl amine, common name you don't worry about alphabet, methyl isopropyl amine or isopropyl methyl amine. Next compound, suppose CH3 CH, CH3 NH, CH3 CH3. What is the name of this compound? Common name, tell me. Two isopropyl groups there. So I can write di-isopropyl amine. Then IUPAC name what? 1. Any group you can take 1, 2, 3. That side, this is now acting as complex substituent. 1 to give N 1 methyl. Observe here I will write N brackets 1 methyl ethyl, 1 methyl, this group ethyl, then propane 2 amine, N 1 methyl ethyl propane 2 amine. Write down. Write down. Next, next one is write down CH3 N CH3 CH3. What is the name of the compound? NN dimethyl NN dimethyl methane amine. Methane amine. You can remember like this: CH3 NH2 there. 2 hydrogens replaced by 2 methyl groups. So N dimethyl methane amine. Okay, like that. Next one is a common name. Tell me, trimethyl. How many groups there? 3 methyl groups there. So trimethyl amine. Tertiary or secondary or primary? This tertiary. Why? Nitrogen attached to 3 carbons. Trimethyl amine. Next compound. Suppose if I write CH3N, CH2, CH3, CH3. Then what will you select main chain? More number of carbon atoms. 1, 2. NN dimethyl ethane amine or ethane 1 amine also you can write. Ethane amine. Next, suppose if you write CH3 CH2N CH2 CH3, here also CH2 CH3. What is name of this compound? Select one main chain. Then N diethyl ethane amine. NN diethyl ethane amine you should write. Next, now suppose if I write CH3 CH2 N CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3. Tell me name of the compound. Longest chain select. So remaining substituents N ethyl, alphabetically I am following. N methyl propane 1 amine. Propane 1 amine. For example, if I write CH3 CH2 N CH3, here CH3, how will you write name of the compound? Longest chain, that one. So N ethyl propane 2 amine you should write. Propane 2 amine you should write. Okay. Next, common name what? Ethyl methyl propyl. Ethyl methyl propyl amine. This one ethyl methyl isopropyl, ethyl methyl, just I am writing alkyl groups present around nitrogen, isopropyl amine, okay, like this. These are tertiary compounds. Now suppose if I take, what is the name of this compound? Common name what? Benzyl amine. IUPAC name what? Suppose if I remove this, what is the name of this compound? Methane amine. One hydrogen replaced by benzene ring. So here benzene ring acting as phenyl group. So phenyl methane amine. IUPAC name is phenyl methane amine. Write down. Next. Next one is, suppose if I take what is name of this compound, tell me. Here also this is acting as substituent, 1, 2, 3. So 2-phenyl propane 1-amine, 2-phenyl propane 1-amine. Suppose if I take compound CH, here NH2, here CH, here CH3. Now what is name of this compound? Is this primary, secondary or tertiary? Primary amine that. Tell me. 1, 2, 3. 2-phenyl propane 2-amine. No need to write common name for these compounds. Next, write down, copy them like this. You should write IUPAC nomenclature of amines. Some more compounds I will write. Write down. Now if I take, suppose if I write CH2, what is name of this compound, tell me? 2 amine groups there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexane 1,2-diamine, I should write hexane 1,2-diamine. Why I am writing like that? Because 2 groups there, here E included, because functional group is starting with di. Next example, common name is, this is common name, hexa, this is called methylene group. How many there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 methylene groups. So hexamethylene diamine, okay, name of the compound. Next, suppose if I given you, what is name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4 but, here double bond there na, 2 in 1 amine. Here E I have removed, you observe. Suppose if I write, what is name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4. Functional group should get list number, double bond also should get list number. Suppose if I start from here, 1, 2, 3, functional group is getting a larger number. That's why I have started from this side. Now tell me name of this compound. But 2 in 2 amine. So when double bond there, you should write like this. Okay. Next, next one is, write down. Suppose if we given question like this, how will you write name of this compound? Tell me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. may long chain this one. So you can write n methyl, this is n methyl in this 3 methyl group there, long chain pentane, pentane 1 amine. Okay, n methyl 3 methyl pentane 1 amine. Sometimes he is writing this compound 3 methyl then n methyl pentane 1 amine. He is giving some books, he is giving like this also, 3 methyl n methyl pentane 1 amine. Okay, this type of compounds. Next, suppose here 2 methyl groups there means NN dimethyl 3 methyl pentane 1 amine, like that you should write name. Next, copy it. Suppose here one bromine there, what will you write? N methyl 4 bromo 3 methyl pentane 1 amine, like that you should write. Now more than one functional group there, how to write nomenclature? Suppose tell me name of this compound. Which is main functional group? Tell me. COOH. Already thought you know first year. Once you revise first year notes, main functional group should be taken as a this is a secondary suffix. This is a secondary prefix, means a substituent here. That is main functional group act as a secondary suffix. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is acting as substituent. 3 amino pentane 1 oic acid, or directly you can write pentane oic acid by pentanoic acid, because COOH group is chain terminating group. Now OH group, NH2 group, which is main functional group OH. This is a substituent now. Already thought priority of functional groups. Shortcut also given, AC, SHIC, NF, kata, EDTH, like that. One shortcut also given. Now tell me, 2 amino butane 1 al. Name of this compound 2 amino butane 1 al. Write down. Next, compound. Suppose if I write OCH3, here NH2. Tell me which is main functional group? NH2 main functional group. This is a substituent. So how to write name of the compound? Tell me which side you should start numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose if this side if you start 1, 2, 3, 4, lowest set of locant rule violated. So name of the compound, tell me. 1 methoxy butane 2 amine. 1 methoxy butane 2 amine. Suppose if I write tell me name of this compound. Which is main functional group? NH2. Remaining are substituents. So 1, 2, 3. Tell me name of this compound. 2 bromo 3 methoxy propane 1 amine. 2 bromo 3 methoxy propane 1 amine. So like this, when more than one functional group there, like this priority you should give. When amine NH2 group acting as substituent, when NH2 group acting as main functional group, keep in mind. Write down. Next, one is suppose aromatic amines if I take. What is the name of this compound? Aniline. IUPAC name also we can consider this. IUPAC included this in writing name according to IUPAC nomenclature, or we can write benzene amine. Benzene amine also IUPAC name. Now NHCH3, this is N-methyl aniline. N-methyl group there na, or N-methyl benzene amine. This E I can remove, benzene amine. Suppose if I take NCH3 group here, CH3, this is 3 degree. Now tell me, NN dimethyl aniline. Now or NN dimethyl benzene amine. Next, write down these names. Next one is this. Tell me what is the name of this compound? 2-methyl. Why I am writing 2-methyl? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-methyl aniline. Common name. Actually, suppose NH2, close it, hide it. Toluene, this toluene. Toluene plus aniline. Suppose hide this aniline, hide NH2, toluene. So toluene plus aniline we can write toluidine. So ortho position methyl group there, ortho toluidine. This is, we can write ortho methyl aniline also. This is 3-methyl aniline or ortho methyl aniline. Any one correct. This is para toluidine. These are common names. These IUPAC names. Now this one, tell me, 4-methyl aniline. 4-methyl aniline. Sorry, here meta I should have written. Metatoluidine this. Now this one is paratoluidine. Okay, write down. Copy them first. Next, suppose in place of CH3 I write OCH3. Now name asked. What will you write? Tell me. Name of the compound is 2-methoxy or orthomethoxy benzene amine or aniline. This is 3-methoxy or metamethoxy aniline or benzene amine. Paramethoxy or 4-methoxy also you can write aniline. Common name what? Tell me. Actually, if you hide NH2 group, this is called anisole. We have studied in ether chapter. If you hide OCH3 group, that is aniline. Anisole plus aniline. Anicidine we call. We can write this one anicidine. Because sometimes he is using these names. He is using these names for giving questions in exam. Anisole there na, he is removing this part. Here this part removing anicidine he is writing. Now meta anicidine. This one is para anicidine. Write down. Next, next one is, suppose if I take NH2 group, here Br, what is name of this compound? 2-bromo aniline or metabromo aniline. Whereas suppose if I take NH2OH. Now tell me, can you write 2-hydroxyaniline? No. Why? Here main functional group what? OH. So this is taken as a phenol. Then NH2 become a substituent. So here main functional group OH, NH2 is a substituent. So the name of this compound is 2-amino phenol or ortho-amino phenol. Suppose meta position there 3-amino phenol, para position there 4-amino phenol or para-amino phenol. Next, suppose NH2 here COOH group there. How will you write name of the compound? Tell me. Name of the compound is 1, 2, here main functional group COOH. So round off that benzoic acid that. So 2-amino or ortho-amino benzoic acid. Like this you should write. So be careful about priority of functional group. So first year we have solved so many questions regarding this. Suppose CHO NH2 2-amino benzaldehyde or ortho-amino benzaldehyde, like that. Now what is name of this compound? Cyclohexene amine. Suppose if we give question, what is name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4,4-dimethyl cyclohexane amine. Cyclohexane amine. Suppose if we give like this, N-methyl cyclohexane amine. Suppose if we give, what is the name of this compound? NN dimethyl cyclohexane amine. Okay, like this. Suppose if we give question, write down, first copy all this. Suppose if we give question NH2 COOH, what will you do? Tell me. Here NH2 act as a substituent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-amino cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Next CHO, here NH2 taken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-amino. Suppose NH2 here there 3-amino, like that. Cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Suppose like this there. Question. Main functional group cyanide. So 4-amino cyclohexane carbonitrile. Okay, carbonitrile. Write down. Next, copy it. Suppose if you give question NH2, what will you write? First functional group, next double bond preference. Here main functional group. So cyclohex 2 in 1 amine. Like this you should write. So suppose NH2, here bromine given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Functional group main preference. Then multiple bond. Last substituent. So 4 bromo cyclohex 2 in 1 amine. 4 bromo cyclohex 2 in 1 amine. Like this variety of questions will be given in exam, remaining you practice. Now isomerism. Isomerism already we have discussed in first year. That's why I have not discussed in alcohol chapter, carbonyl compound chapter. I have not discussed that actually over. Amines. I will give you some brief idea. Chain isomerism. Chain isomerism means what? Difference in the main chain. Suppose if I take now tell me chain isomerism. Here main chain, how many carbon there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here main chain 1, 2, 3. Here main chain 1, 2. So main chain number of carbon atoms changing. So these all are chain isomers to each other. Okay, chain isomers to each other. Already we have discussed during first year. That's why firstly I am closing this. So these three are chain isomers. Main chain means IUPAC nomenclature you follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. There 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2. So one compound 4 carbon there main chain, one compound 3, one compound 2. Then positional isomerism. Tell me. Positional isomerism. Positional isomerism. Position of the functional group changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Butane 1 amine this. Suppose if I write this compound, this is butane 2 amine. So these two are positional isomers to each other. Write down. Next. One more example in this is, suppose 2-methyl aniline, here 3-methyl aniline, this one is 4-methyl aniline, means orthotoluene, metatoluene, paratoluene are positional isomers. Write down, copy them. Why positional isomers? 1, 2 positional, 1, 3 positional, 1, 4 positional. That's why they are positional isomers. Next, functional isomerism. Functional isomerism means, suppose if I take CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2, then CH3, CH2, NH, CH3, CH3 group, one hydrogen I have changed like this. Then CH3, N, CH3, CH3. All these have same molecular formula but have different structure. So isomers. But these are functional isomers. Why? Primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. These are functional isomers to each other. Primary, secondary, tertiary amines are functional isomers to each other because they have different reactions. Functional isomerism, you know na, those compounds which have same molecular formula but show different chemical reactions. Alcohol and ethers are functional isomers. Carboxylic acid esters are functional isomers. Like that I have discussed. Write down. Next, metamerism. Metamerism. Metamerism means what? Alkyl groups, two sides will be different. For example, here methyl group there, here propyl group there. Metamerism also thoroughly we have discussed in first year, you can refer notes. So N CH2 CH3, here CH2 CH3, this side 3 carbon atoms 1, here 2. Alkyl part, number of carbon atoms around nitrogen is changing. Okay, nitrogen, oxygen, like that we have studied in the first year. So this is metamerism example. Write down. So these are chain, position, functional and metamerism. Now amides, in this chapter frequently amides also comes that students forget. Some examples amides also I will take. What is name of this compound? Alkane amide, IUPAC name nomenclature. Alkane amide. So here 1, 2, ethane amide. This is primary amide because nitrogen attached to one carbon. Common name what? Acetamide. Why I have written acetamide? Because CH3 C double bond OH. OH group is replaced by NH2. Actually this is acetic acid na. OH group replaced by NH2, that's why acetamide I can write. This is common name. Now CH3 C double bond O N, one hydrogen replaced by CH3 group. What is name of this compound? N-methyl substituted amide. This N-methyl ethane amide. This is secondary amide. Why? Nitrogen attached to 2 carbon atoms. Common name what? N-methyl acetamide. N-methyl acetamide. This is acetamide. Suppose if I take CH3 C double bond O N CH3 CH3. What is name of this compound? NN dimethyl ethane amide or NN dimethyl acetamide. Common name DMA in short. Suppose HC double bond O NH2. What is the name of this compound? IUPAC name? Methane. Why one carbon only then? Methane amide. Or common name famous formamide. Formamide. Okay, write down. Next. Suppose if I write HC double bond O N CH3 CH3, this is tertiary amide. NN dimethyl formamide, or we can also call DMF. Suppose what is the name of this compound here? Functional group is amide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That carbon also you should give numbering. Tell me. Pentane amide. That is chain terminating group. So you no need to write pentane 1 amide. Pentane amide. Suppose what is the name of this compound? Main functional group CONH2. Priority you can check in first year. So name of this remaining are substituents. 4-bromo, 3-hydroxy, pentane amide. We have solved already this model during first year also. Okay, this is regarding amides. Cyanide, how will you write? Tell me. CH3CN. 1, 2. So cyanide C also included in numbering. Ethane nitrile. Suppose CH3 CH2CN. Propane nitrile. Propane nitrile. This is acetonitrile, common name. Acetonitrile. Okay, acetonitrile. Remember, this is common name for this compound. Propane nitrile. This. Here E you should include. Include E also. Why? Nitrile N is not starting with vowel consonant. I have not written. Sorry. Include this. Propane nitrile. Here also ethane nitrile. Now ammonia. Shape of ammonia what? Pyramidal shape. You know na, chemical bonding you have studied. bond angle is 107 degrees. Why? Lone pair bond pair repulsion. Now these amines are derivatives of ammonia. So hydrogen replaced by alkyl group. Alkyl groups are bulkier in nature, so due to repulsions bond angle slightly increases. Here also sp3 hybridization, but bond angle greater than 107 comes in this. So suppose CH3 H lone pair, here still more repulsions, so still bond angle increases. Hybridization of nitrogen sp3, in amines also hybridization is sp3. Okay, like this structure of amines we can study. Already we have discussed ammonia in chemical bonding chapter. Write down all these examples. With this we have completed IUPAC nomenclature, isomerism of amines. Tomorrow we will discuss methods of preparation of amines. Thank you.